Hello, I'm Danielle Christian, and today I'm going to be talking about the RAFT post-reading writing strategy. This strategy helps students understand their role as the writer, the audience they will address, the varied formats of writing, and the topic they'll be writing about. By using the strategies, teachers encourage students to write creatively, to consider topics from different perspectives, and then they gain practice in writing towards different audiences. Students will learn to respond to a writing prompt that requires them to think of the RAFT. So, R is the role of the writer. Who are you as the writer? Are you a scientist? Or are you a citizen? Or are you on a board of trustees for some scientific organization? The audience, are you writing to another scientist? Are you writing to a citizen? Understanding that those take in different implications. The format, are you writing a pop science article? Are you writing a journal article? Are you just writing a blog? There's different types of things like that. And the topic, what are you writing about? Are you writing about evolution, a new scientific discovery? So, all the implications I said there were science. You can change that, to the different content areas. But for me, I'm in a grade 10 science classroom. So I would have my students read a pop science article, which I have attached. It's called Why Does Salt Melt Snails and Not Us? It's from a blog that one of my professors at my university created called The Scorpion and the Frog. It's kind of cool. And then I would explain, the different perspectives that I mentioned above that a writer has to consider when they're writing, different gears towards different audiences and so forth. And then I would display the writing prompt to the class and have them write in response to the prompt. And I would have them write individually, and then eventually they would share their group. So the students have the same prompt to go from, but then they create their work independently to see the differences they come up with. And once the students are comfortable with prompts, responding to the RAFT prompts, you can create more than one prompt, and then the students can really deepen their perspectives and understanding the content. So, if you guys want to try it out, I've attached the article that I mentioned below. It's about how salt melts snails, and it goes into osmoregulation, so I'd use this as a day when we're talking about osmoregulation. And so the RAFT is the R, your role is a scientist. Your audience is just citizens reading the blog, or other scientists probably, but we'll go citizens. And you're going to do a pop science article, and you're going to take what you learned here in osmoregulation and think of another case to write another pop science article about. So it'd be a way for them to deepen their understanding about the topic. I think this is it's kind of a cool strategy in the sense that it makes students think critically and creatively. When responding to the RAFT prompt. It's kind of a unique way for them to apply the critical thinking. I haven't really seen something like this necessarily in a science classroom. And it can be, in any content area if we apply it correctly, especially if, if a lot of different teachers do it, it can be universal and per content area. I do think it is a little bit, in a science classroom, it has to be kind of molded in a specific way. I think it could be really fun in a literature class, especially. But yeah, that's the RAFT, so check out that article, and yeah, thanks guys for tuning in.